It's no secret what was wrong. Onlooking passengers today observed that a United Airlines plastic bag and yellow duct tape still covered the cockpit window of the Boeing 777 aircraft they were preparing to board. This was the same site yesterday as United Corporate Communications reported maintenance issues resulted in the United Airlines Flight 200 to turn back around after 2 hours in the sky. Passengers leaving the airport yesterday told KUAM they heard a whistling noise, some describing the noise as similar to that of takeoffs and landings. Today, one passenger admits that although she's growing frustrated with the continuous delays, she'd rather be safe than sorry.
When we flew out 2 hours to Honolulu and then had to turn around, it was kind of hard to not be upset about it. But at the same extent, I mean, it's better than a water landing, so there's that. So now we've got another like 10 hours to kill in Guam before we take off again. It is frustrating because I'm like, it's just a window, guys, let's go. But at the same extent, when you get up at high altitudes and there's pressure going on, that's not something I personally would want to be like, oh yeah, patch it up and go, we're fine. Like, I would prefer a solid fix or a new aircraft like they're providing us over something possibly depressurizing in the cabin.
But the pressure isn't just in the higher altitudes, it can be felt here on the ground too, as frequent flyer Dr. Thomas Shea says his wife and daughter were aboard yesterday's UA 200 flight. Rather than try again today, he says he and his family have canceled their travel plans altogether. Unfortunately, however, it's not as easy for others to change their itineraries.
In fact, yesterday I told my wife, maybe we should just get off the plane. And my daughter wanted to get off the plane. But then, after a while, you sit there, you kind of have things to do at your destination. And I'm sure every single passenger feels that way, that they have things to do, they need to get to. They got meetings or they got training, they got medical reason they have to go, they got family waiting for them on the other side. So they wanted as much as possible to get on the plane and go. But I think it's the pressure of that from the passengers pushing the plane to go, then I think the airline feels that pressure too to upkeep a schedule. And that's where the pressure comes in. But if you don't have the aircraft, the safety factor comes into play, making sure it's safe to fly. It's better that you ground the airplane and make sure it's safe.
Out.
Let's go.
Before being forced to leave by United Airlines, KUAM was briefly inside the boarding area of the airport this morning, where we observed passengers who had been waiting for hours and made themselves comfortable on the chairs, sprawled out on the ground and occupying every nook and cranny of the cramped space. While we were inside, United staff announced that the aircraft would be replaced with another one. Travelers were advised that the new aircraft would be coming from Honolulu with an estimated depart time of midnight tonight.
So now we've got another like 10 hours to kill in Guam before we take off again.
Meanwhile, United Corporate Communications released the following statement, quote, United Airlines Flight UA 2056 from Guam to Honolulu on August 6, 2014, a Boeing 777 aircraft with 231 customers on board, was canceled following a mechanical issue. Our customer service team on Guam is providing assistance to customers and is making arrangements for them to complete their journeys. We regret any inconvenience experienced by our customers, end quote. These latest two incidents are in addition to recent ones involving United Airlines. In July, a flight was delayed from Hawaii to Guam after the Boeing 777 experienced mechanical issues. A week before that incident, another flight had to make an emergency landing at Midway Island, also because of mechanical issues. Like many who commented on KUM's Facebook page, Dr. Shea is hoping for a federal investigation.
FAA, I think they need to look into this. This is what, second or third time that safety factor has grounded or diver came back.
Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Crystal Paco.